I'm making shepherd's pie for dinner, so I have some ground beef and some onion that are already cooked up here. Let me turn my eye back on. I'm adding in a can of green beans and a can of corn. It's so silly. I'm going to go in with some black pepper and a little paprika. For the gravy, I'm doing the Besto. I've never tried it like this, to just put it in something. So we're gonna see how this goes. Hopefully it works out okay, because this is how I usually always do my gravy. So I just did 2 tablespoons, and I'm gonna add a cup of hot water in there and just kind of stir it all in one section before I kind of mix everything together. I pray this works. Hopefully it's not going to be like grainy gravy. I might need to add a little bit more too. I don't know. Let me see. Alright, so this is what we're looking like. I did add a little bit more, and like half a cup more of water to make more gravy. Alright, we got the potatoes. I put a little too much milk in there, but it's okay. It's going to be good. That's the reality of cooking. Sometimes it doesn't turn out exactly right, but the flavor is the most important part, and they're good, so that's all that matters. And I turned this into pretty much like a one-pot meal, because usually I would use a separate dish for the oven, but I said not tonight. I'm going to use the same dish that I cooked the meat and everything in. The only thing I had to use another pot for was to make the potatoes. So still dishes, lots of dishes, but at least we took out one. Anything is helpful. Alright, so I'm just going to spread this around as best as I can here. Oh, and the gravy looks really good now that it's had time to thicken. I think it's going to be just the right amount of gravy. And I'll throw some rolls in the oven when we get home. We're about to go work out, so that's another thing. I've had to come up with new ways. Oops, hold up. Okay, I had to come up with new ways to prepare dinner ahead of time, because we go work out so late. It has to be done like right as we get home. So basically I haven't preheated my oven. I'm going to stick it in when we leave, and then I'm going to put the timer on my oven so my oven will turn off. So like if I would usually cook it for like 35 minutes, I'll only cook it for like 20 minutes and then have the oven turn off. So it'll still be in the oven and it'll still be warm when we get home. And it'll finish cooking in the oven too. Okay, now I'm going to add some cheese. I have like half a block of cheese I shredded. I always leave a little bit like with less cheese, because my husband doesn't like as much cheese on his shepherd's pie. He just likes a sprinkle pretty much. Okay. Alright, so this is what she's looking like. We're going to pop her in the oven. I'm going to set my timer for 25 minutes on my oven. So we're going to do 350, and I have this little thing. I usually cook it for about 35 to 40 minutes. But because it's not preheated either, it should be good at that time. We'll see how it looks when we get back. We got a little too crispy, but it's alright. It's still going to be good.